Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all tonight? Welcome to the Rich Buddy Live Show and another episode of Fireside Watch Chat. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are all doing well and that you're all healthy and sound. And welcome to everybody on YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, and ProStreams. Thank you for joining me. And chat away in the box and be part of the crowd. And we're going to start off by welcoming everybody to the stream who's initially joined us, which would be Mr. Blue Shirt, Buddha, and the Mr. Rancher. How are you guys?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well, considering the rest of the world isn't. Hi, Blue Shirt. Hi, Clive.
Hey, Rich. Hey, Clive.
Hey, Blue Shirt. I think that's, if it wasn't for Moser's little side hustle, making parts and springs for other ones.
They make hairsprings for lots of other watches. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if the boutique brand, if they don't have a good side hustle going, they might be hurting.
I think it'll take a month for the prices to go down because I think most gray dealers can hold out that long.
Well, yeah, because here's they can sell them for a while. But what you'll really start to notice, the big sign will be when gray market dealers, they'll want to keep the prices high, but gray market dealers will start fisting flippers.
Uh-huh.
They'll start fisting flippers, and they'll probably start calling old customers to try and sell behind the scenes so that people don't see the prices that they're selling. Yeah.
They'll keep the prices at what they were on their websites.
Right, and sell them for less to people they know. Yeah.
Or say, okay, well, it's really worth this much, but you're such a great negotiator. Right.
You're so good, and you're such a good customer. So,
well,
I have a question for pretty much everybody that Rich stated last night. He said that the H. Moser was the greatest watch he's ever seen on his channel. Do you guys agree? Hit one or two.
That Tourbillon?
The Tourbillon,
They're fantastic watches.
One if you agree, two if you don't agree.
Love mine.
I personally like the green one. Was the green the same exact watch that you put on the picture there, Rich?
No, not at all, because this one was a pilot watch, right?
Well,
okay.
I'll pull it up right now. This is the watch that I said of anybody who's been on the show, this is probably the best watch that's been on the show, right? Is that what I said?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, not to mention NS something. The guy has a great collection. He knows quite a bit about watches, and Moser is one of his that's one of his main brands, one of his go-to.
This watch is absolutely stunningly beautiful.
Of course, every time I see an old-style pilot watch like that, my instant response is to say,
"Nice Senate."
God damn it, yes.
That's an incredible watch, man. An incredible watch.
That's about a 50-50 split there, man.
Tourbillons with 2 hairsprings and something.
2 hairsprings.
Wow.
6 ones and 5 twos.
Look at that minute hand.
6 twos. Yep. 6 and 6, man. Dead even.
Wow.
50-50. I mean,
to me, that's that's like the last watch that I'm buying because you're keeping it forever. You know.
Right. Yeah.
But if you, on the other hand, let's be completely honest. If you buy it brand new,
Was Paul
I
buying
don't know,
brand new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
or pre-owned, that could definitely be an exit watch for sure.
New is this watch new is 50,000 MSRP.
Wow.
Still
I'm
not
sure you
bad
can
for
get
a
it.
tourbillon.
I'm sure you can get a great deal on it, probably half off, secondhand easily.
And even a better deal in a month. So
Right.
I mean, if you can get this for, I've seen $25,000 tourbillon complications in the family of Blancpain, and pardon me, guys, that's my mom. Let me just make sure everything's okay.
No worries.
All right, carry on.
only because it's your mom. Well, the thing is, I appreciate the tourbillon. I know I appreciate from a technical. From the build quality, the design, the technical expertise. I just don't know if I would pay out the ass for just simply because it's a watch with a tourbillon.
well, that's so 43. I mean, and no disrespect, but like 43 grand more than you paid for a Moser as well. That's a lot of difference just for the tourbillon.
Yep.
I think anyway. That's a lot of money,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful.
Well, let's ask something. What does something like that go for pre-owned? Do you know?
Okay.
If anybody knows, he would know.
What's the model?
But you could go out and you can buy a Zenith Type 20 brand new, and when you're completely done on it, take it in the garage and smash it with a hammer, and you will still lose less money than getting that in Mosier. And it makes me think of my Zenith Signal Corps watch, and a lot of history, a lot of heritage to it. Hell, it's over 100 years old, but it's. I would rather get a plain dial without the friggin' tourbillon. And
Without the tourbillon? Okay.
Well, I think the best thing about the watch is their dials. So, I mean, the tourbillon's real nice, but it takes away from the dial, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
I think Pete brings up the best point of the century in predictions here. Watches that will not lose value in crisis. Timex Casio Swatch. Good one.
So I'll be able to run to Walmart, buy a new Timex, and then wait a couple of weeks and then sell it on the gray market for more than what I paid for it.
Why do you say that? Chicago.
because I asked the first night that we was on talking to him.
You know what? I skip him on the email invite because I'm not used to his name. Let me see if I could remember your name, bro.
No,
To
now
invite
he's-
you. I can't remember his email. Hold on, let me go through them all. You don't have to hold on, but I'll be looking for. I'm going to send you an invite right now, Chicago Spartan.
Okay, Detroit Spartan. Just super chat $20. Sorry, wrong channel.
I'm trying to remember his email.
Okay, Detroit Spartan. Please send Rich Betty another email. Thank you. He said he was just joking.
No, but I'd love to have him on. I just like I said, when I send these out to everybody, I don't keep track of who is on here and who isn't. It's tough.
He's actually got a channel too called Watches and Giggles.
Oh, nice.
And that's his name as well. That's one of his names. Yeah, so you've probably seen him somewhere else, Rich. But
there he is. There you are. All right, Stu, here we go. Join us if you deal.
Chris from Horology House, you don't get an opinion
Why?
because he's going to sell us a fake one, whatever it is. So
Then Debethune should get much more. If the argument for Moser is that they have nice dials, then Debethune should get much more love. What were you saying about this, Bud? You were saying the tourbillon takes away from the dial?
well, I think the nicest part about the Mosers is the dials. I love the dials. I think they're very unique.
Yeah, the dials are color. Yep.
Yeah, the colors and the dials and stuff, and I just think they're very unique the way that they do it. And I just, not that it takes away from it, I just think that you're losing some of it.
Oh man, for me, it's the whole thing. I think it's like a giant open pit, and of just porn. It's like a big wet.
Wait, are you for that or against it? I'm not sure now.
It's the pit of despair.
I mean, a porn pit.
Sucks you right in.
Yeah, it's like a black hole into horology. It's amazing looking.
It is.
And in particular, something about this tourbillon specifically, it just looks so clean, so good. It doesn't turn me on. Like I've seen Blanc Pons, but they don't turn me on as much as this one turns me on. And I love that giant swinging bat of a second hand. Wow, like you said, blue shirt, Louisville Slugger.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Patek.
It's killer.
It reminds me of the Patek pilot's watch for some reason. Is it the big hands? I don't know what it is, but it does remind me of that.
Big hands and the numerals.
The numerals, yeah.
Love that big crown. That is such a killer watch.
It reminds me of Archie's Open Heart Zenith.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we talked about this watch yesterday, and we looked at it yesterday. We'll probably talk about it again when Paul actually acquires the watch in about a week or so. He said he's going to come on here and showcase it for us. So we'll be talking all about it again.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll even do a little bit of research on it, and something, and I'll look into the movement and some of the moving parts, and we can talk about it.
Well,
Chris, go ahead, Clive.
Well, I was going to say, I'm showing my endeavor to my daughter when we were having tacos early this evening, and she was nodding appreciatively. Then I did the little, did the turn it over hand sign, and she turned. I mean, when she did, she's not, of course, not really a watch person, but she was truly amazed by looking at the movement on the Mosher.
Right. I see. How's Hisham been? Have you talked to Hisham, Habib?
No, little bugger. The little bugger.
How are you?
Exactly.
I see.
But do you understand?
So, from what I understood, I think that physical goods are no longer coming in from Europe and the other continents to the United States as well. It's not just people. I think it's also physical goods. Do you guys know about that or not?
No.
I've heard a couple
I'm
of
not
different
sure.
things, but no, I don't know it.
Well, I know specifically the reason why I say this is not the first speech that Donald Trump gave from the Oval Office, the very first speech a few days ago. He said it included goods. So he said it. And but a lot of times he says stuff and it's kind of a little gray.
I think you're right, Rich. And then they came out right away and said that it didn't include. Now that you say that, I remember
that's the way I understood it.
The White House came out. It didn't include goods. It was just people.
Well, I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. I think next week you won't be able to receive emails from Europe.
That's actually a good point you bring up. Can a supercomputer virus cripple us economically just the same?
Remember
Oh,
Y2?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and China and North Korea both have cadres of literally hackers looking for any vulnerability in our computer security, basically.
Yeah.
Hmm. Scary stuff.
Are minotaurs immune to the virus?
Yeah, they can't get
Well,
it.
they have their own virus.
That fights the virus, so there'll be a virus war going on.
Right.
Well, it depends. Now, if they have a protective shield of carpet beetles, they might be all right.
And the women's heels help.
Somebody who's tuning in doesn't know what the hell we're talking about. Be like,
Well, but you know who's going to come out, even if the world goes to hell, you know, one brand that will survive, Rolex.
I'd love to take my family camping for a few days, but I don't even want to attempt to look at the campgrounds. They're probably all booked up already, I would figure. Right?
Oh, I don't think so. I think you're mistaken. I don't think people's doing anything this weekend.
You think I might be able to get to the Sequoias for a few days?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
how far
I agree,
away
bud.
how far away is it?
Man, we got the Sequoias out here, baby. You know, about 3 hours.
About 3 hours, yeah. I'd actually be careful traveling this weekend. I've stayed in areas that I know real well this weekend, and we're not really planning on doing anything tomorrow.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think, like I said, we'll utilize that. You know, we were thinking of we were going to pull that boat out of the water because it's costing $300 a month. And in my situation, I kind of can't afford keeping that boat in the water anymore. But it actually kind of turned out great for this situation here. I think we'll really be able to go and enjoy utilizing it. Go sit at the boat dock and go sit on it there. And
what kind of boat is it?
It's a 21-foot Mastercraft, a ski boat.
Nice.
Boy, you know, a houseboat would be a really good idea right about now.
Oh yeah, my dad's got a pretty nice size boat, something like that.
That's what I said to you earlier, Rich. Was the houseboat or a yacht would be nice because you could just take off and you'd be pretty much safe out there, I think.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But wow, this is wild. I mean, the Boston Marathon was canceled. First time it's been canceled since the 1800s.
Wow.
The St. Patrick's Day parade here in New York has been canceled for the first time in 259 years.
Yeah, but let's be honest, they're going to need all that alcohol for medicinal purposes.
They've also said, did you hear that? Okay, there's about 150,000 cases in the whole world, right?
Alleged or confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about 150,000 cases that have occurred in the whole world, right?
Sorry, it's up to 151,000 by now.
You know what? I kind of seems a little outrageous to me, but let me just double check it so that I'm not speaking wrong. But if I share this here, hold on, share the Wuhan flu screen. Yeah, so that's how many there's been from day one, 156,241. Did you guys hear what the Ohio health director came out and said?
Hit refresh real quick. Let's see if it goes up.
Okay.
Okay, it's the same number. If it would have been up by 10.
The person typing the number died. Hey, did you hear what the Ohio?
We estimate 100,000 people.
In Ohio alone.
Wow.
Wow.
The Ohio health director for the state came out on public TV and said, I estimate that Ohio alone, in our state of Ohio alone, we have 100,000 cases. That's almost the whole world
I was gonna say
before even
how
recovered, unrecovered. I mean, look in the whole world, you've got of the 156,000, how many are recovered? It says, I can't see my screen. 74,000.
74,000.
She's saying that there's 100,000 unknown cases. They don't even know where they're at yet. In one state.
If she doesn't even come close to that number, she's gonna sound pretty stupid, and I hope she is wrong.
What do you guys think about that?
I'm hoping she's
Crazy
wrong.
scary.
If she's right, what's going to happen if she's right?
Crazy scary.
And something. Where do you live in something?
He's in Montreal.
Yeah, they're basing it on statistics, and statistics are the only kind of data you can kind of go on right now. But unbelievable. You think so, Craig? Well, we will hope so. Let's see. Anyway, what else is going to happen in the look, here's a good question Bud asked me the other day. He said, "Hey Rich, if you get a call for that Panda Daytona right now, are you going to take it?" And my answer was, only if I feel that it still can really sell for, the same price I buy it for. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
I'm a little scared to buy a watch right now.
Panda Daytona?
It's never going to go down that much, I don't think.
Yeah,
Probably won't
I don't
drop
think it's
below
going to go
20.
down that much either.
At the
What about
very
you guys? What right now? We don't need to know your financial situations. You guys kind of know mine. I'm kind of fucked as fuck die. But as far as with the way the world's working right now, if any of you guys got a call for Panda Daytona, would you guys take it or would you not take it right now?
That's a 1 for yes, and I'm going to do a 1.
1 for yes, 2 for no. 1, you would take the watch. 2, you can't take the watch.
I think it's going to be overwhelmingly 1 right now here.
Well,
but
Well, yeah. Well, eventually you might be able to trade it for toilet paper.
I don't know. At this time,
there's plenty of toilet paper.
Spending that kind of money right now doesn't make sense to me.
I saw lots of toilet paper. I don't think there's a toilet paper. Like they run out, but then it's there on the shelves the next day or whenever they stock again.
I wonder what it would cost to have a bidet put in my bathroom. I wonder if you have to add piping and all that.
I think you just have to add one pipe, like a T, and then it's going to come and run and bend over.
Well, that word means something completely different than what I thought.
You know what? Why don't you call up Mark and ask him to come over and help you with that?
All right, yeah. I'll give him a
There
call.
you go. Clam Walker's ready. He's got toilet paper and ammo.
I got both of them 2 days ago.
Yeah, I got that too.
Can you see my? Can you see all my ammo all my ammo cases right there? I'm organized.
Yeah, Rich has got a pretty good get out bag going too. Hey, Detroit Spark.
What's up?
Look at that bad boy.
You crack me up. I love it.
Colt Python, handmade. This is the Patek Philippe of firearms. This was handmade by 2 people in the 1980s, and they do not hand make guns anymore. And this has a rare finish, the Colt satin finish. that was put on the higher model guns, which the Python was considered a higher model gun. So this has a luxury finish on it. This is truly high gunnerology.
Wow.
Freaking amazing right here, baby.
Some nice black polish on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. I'm ready. It goes down.
So what are you wearing tonight, Detroit? Nice. There
Now,
it is.
which one?
That's the anniversary dial, the olive green
Beautiful.
dial.
Nice.
That's the rose gold. Very nice.
Yeah, I like that watch so much last night that you guys were just talking about that. I asked Bud if I should have bought that instead of this, but he reinsured me.
Yeah. Ride the lightning. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to do a talking gun stream in the next few days. I'm going to want to decide between a 1911 or a Desert Eagle 44 Magnum. So I'm going to be doing a talking guns live stream here within the next week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, wait. I lost the topic.
But
What were we talking about on the watches the last time?
no, is a Desert Eagle? Is it automatic or is it a revolver?
Automatic.
Well, what you think? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the automatic. Now it's remember Clint Eastwood used the Automag.
Yeah.
That Automag, that's a beautiful piece, but you know what? You can't get bullets for it. The bullets were only made by that company, and they're rare. The bullets are rare. You got to try to find the bullets. It's literally a collector's piece, like a $500,000 Daytona would be. You can't wear it. You can't shoot it. But if I could get the bullets for that handgun, I would have been all over the Automag. Yeah.
I ran into Eastwood a couple times when I lived out in California.
Did you up in Northern Cal, Carmel?
Yeah, I lived in Carmel, and I was working at a private club out there, and he was in his World War II Jeep flying around 17-mile drive, and I was in one of our club vehicles and just driving like an idiot. He almost hit me, and he stopped, slammed on the brakes, and got out and just started poking me in the chest and saying all kinds of shit to me. It was hilarious.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'll never forget it. And his wife played the club every day. She was like a weather lady or something at the local news, and super nice. And the next day she came to me and said, "I am so sorry for what Clint did. It was totally his fault. He almost put his Jeep like up on two tires. Like he had to swing out to miss me, and it's only a 15-mile-an-hour
Speed limit?
Yeah, so he was driving probably about 60, 70 miles an hour.
The only way that story gets better is if he would have actually punched you. So
I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to.
Then you tell people I got punched by Clint Eastwood. It would be pretty good.
It's weird when it's happening. You're just like, is this cannot be happening right now.
That whole toilet paper thing, it's what you need to save for. I'm not sure if people realize what they should be stocking up for, and what they shouldn't be, because I realize that people are there's people that are trying to not buy anything because they want to show that they're not panicking. So they're like, well, go buy toilet paper and go buy supplies. Come on. I'm not an idiot. So you got that whole camp of people. Am I right? You guys seen those people?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You might be one of them.
For
I don't
sure.
know. I mean,
No,
my dad's one of them for sure. Kind
What
of
as
funny.
far as stocking up on the toilet paper and stuff?
On anything.
On anything.
On anything, yeah.
I've got
But-
about two weeks worth of everything.
What I think it is that it isn't that you're stocking up in fear of running out of stuff. What you logically need to do is you need to think what I said to my wife is I said, here's what we need to logically have. Because I told her some of the stuff isn't necessarily on your list, isn't everything. Okay. If we get the virus and we get sick, if any one of us in my family of 4 get sick, we're all going to get it. So that's 4 of us that are going to be vitally, seriously ill at the same time in the house. So I said, basically, what do we need when we're sick? I said, go buy 75 bottles of Gatorade. So I said, that's the number one thing. I'm always freaking out when I'm sick in the flu. I want Gatorade, baby.
yeah.
Gatorade. As long as I have endless amount of Gatorade, all the different colors, I'm solid. So
It's a good idea.
So we're trying to find the Gatorade right now. They're sending us on a wild goose chase, but I think we got it. We have to go drive about 12 miles and go get it picked up because it was hard to find the Gatorade. Everybody was out. So Gatorade, medicines, things to help you get over all the flu symptoms and the flus. If you need inhalers and shit like that, I think whatever you need to get you through being sick is kind of what you need to make sure you have, because once you realize you have it, you're not going to be able to get to your front porch to go help yourself and go get it. And ain't nobody going to come help you. And you don't want nobody to come help you. So that's what I think.
Smoke Eater wants to look up the 15500.
Okay. One of the gentlemen that watches the program, I saw him watching yesterday, Watch Enthusiast. I follow him on Instagram, and he has an amazing on YouTube. He has an amazing YouTube video on the 1500.
Yeah, the black dial.
Yeah.
Yeah. He replied to me today. I told him watching him take them stickers off made me cringe. And he replied to me earlier.
You guys know how I feel about that policy.
Yeah.
Stickergate.
Jeez.
The Royal Oak, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what about it? Who wanted me to bring this up? For what reason?
Fuckers.
Fuckers. Fuckers.
Okay. I see it. Let me pull this up. I want to pull up the pictures. There we go.
What is that, Bud? Royal Oak.
Yep.
Who, Bud?
Since you guys brought it up, I thought I'd.
Still loving
Is that
yours?
solid
Of course
gold?
you are, bud.
Dang.
On the
yeah.
break.
That is
Wicked.
one sweet watch.
PG. Rich, I love you, but dude, 80% of the cases are mild. No, I hear you, but it's still going to be the worst flu you ever have.
PJ's a tax attorney too, so it's nice to.
It's still going to be the worst flu you ever had. I mean, you need to get. And you know what is what if like me, my wife, and 2 kids, if we get it, aren't we going to be like passing that shit around to each other for like over and over and over again? How does that get resolved? You know, I'm not even sure. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, check out Watch Enthusiast channel. His video on the AP is just it's in 4K, and so when I'm watching his videos on my 4K
shit.
iMac, they're amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, his video was great on the black dial that he had. Actually, I think you sent it to me, but I've watched his other videos before.
Oh, nice. I didn't even realize that, I've been following you on YouTube I've been following you on Instagram for quite a while. You've got such a great Instagram channel and yeah, an amazing collection of watches, truly. So I feel honored that you watched my program. Thank you. Oh, and by all means, if you want to join, please send me an email. That would be so cool to have you join one day and share whatever you want to share or contribute whatever you want to contribute.
He's got an awesome collection too.
Yeah. Here's my email. So if you ever want to send me an email and I can start sending you links to join. This watch has been weighing on me a lot lately. And I just have a feeling that if watch prices do go south, that I'll end up wanting to get rid of my Submariner and going into one of these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that rocks.
Very nice. It does.
So at one point you was on the gray dial. Now you're back on the white silver dial. I think they call it. I think they changed the name of it from the silver to the white or something.
Mm. I'm okay with either one. No, I'm not really okay with the white dial at the current price. So
Yeah.
I'm a definite no on it, and my money would be better off going towards the new one for that price.
At retail.
I mean, whatever, if I can get it at retail or close to.
Yeah, you should be able to.
The blue dial ones go for a considerable
blue,
amount.
yeah.
I want the black one, right?
Probably black or
Yeah,
silver.
everybody
Maybe
wants
a
the
few
blue.
months.
Look at that, though. Isn't that's quite stunning, isn't it?
It is.
Very Terminator. Very Terminator. I don't know why I don't have one of these already.
Fuckers. Fuckers. Fuckers.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Oh, what's up, Clam Walker? Haven't seen you in a while. Rest in peace. Not at the bar. I don't get it. Rip, not at the bar?
Yeah, Rich, we got to get some Royal Oaks. We got to get those watches.
Don't we?
Yeah.
He's
Spartan.
given the super chat, Rich, because he's not at the bar, so he's spending the money here.
Gotcha.
I think
Thank
is what. Yeah.
Cheers. I gotcha. Thank you. Thanks for your contribution. Spartan, did you have a AP?
No, I'm thinking about buying that exact one you have on the screen right now.
Nice.
Very nice.
I actually think I'm going to panic buy a Paddock 5726.
I wouldn't panic buy anything right now.
Yeah,
I was just joking.
agreed.
I went to the Paddock AD finally and started talking to him, and I think it went a lot better than I thought it would.
Did he say you could get an Aquanaut or a Nautilus?
I told him, it's kind of how I felt when I first went to my Rolex AD too. I want this particular Patek. What would I have to do? And what he laid out for me wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be, and it might be because of the situation.
You have to buy a couple pieces or what?
Yeah, buy some jewelry, and then I'd have to start off with like the same.
How much do they make on jewelry? Because that's all they say is buy some diamonds, buy some jewelry.
Oh, they make their huge profit margin.
Yeah, it must be 90% profit margin.
So, I mean, basically, I'd have to buy the one that you have, Bud, and then about 40,000 in jewelry.
Wow.
Wow. What a racket, huh?
What a racket.
I know. But I don't. I mean, what's that? What's that? 5726 retail for 45,000.
Yeah.
I think it's second. If I bought it at Watch Box, it'd be probably over 70.
Hey, blue shirt. Hey, blue
For
shirt.
sure.
Hey, blue shirt. It's like a New York mob boss handing you
That's
a
it.
shovel and telling you to dig your own grave.
No, man, it's protection money. That's paying protection money.
Now, if you just so happen to be a baller and you're walking in to buy your wife or your girlfriend 30,000 in jewelry anyway, then you're just hitting it at a good spot. But it's probably not happening very often. So.
Well, that's what I did at my Rolex AD, and she was due for some things. It was around Christmas, her birthday, so I dropped that and some more, and I'm where I need to be with them. But to do that all over again, I mean, she would look like a walking like bedazzled diamond rose gold.
Yeah, but how often? Yeah, hey, Bud, how often do you see Michael, the producer, buying something for a lady?
Never. Every time they try and get him to do it, he turns away.
I don't even know if he's married or has a girlfriend. He never buys any chicks anything.
Every once in a while, he'll look and say, "Oh, that'd be a nice piece for a lady or if your girlfriend." But then he sets it right back down and says, "Okay, let me see this." So he's never buying. he's never buying that stuff.
Hey, Rich, can we look up another watch?
Yes, please. What do you want to look up?
NS something wanted us to look at a David Thune DB28 GS diver.
Which one? DB
28.
DB28 GS.
That's the one we pulled up the last time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the water resistant one, and it has like this cool loom.
It's got LED lighting powered by the mainspring.
Like this? Yes.
No,
No?
that's the regular DB28.
It's the one that's got that loom around it that he's talking about. Like, I think.
This one here?
No, that's the kind of blue.
I remember which one we were looking at the other day. It's got the moon in the center, doesn't it? Right here. This one.
That's the one you looked at last night. Yeah.
Right. Is this it?
No, that's the Digitale.
Okay, hold on.
There's a lot of models.
DB28 GS.
GS diver, yes, with LED lighting.
How many watch enthusiasts does it take to find a watch?
This one here. Find a better picture of it. There you go.
That's I like that. I like the dial outside of that.
Yeah, these just remind me of Beam Me Up, Scotty.
That's a little bit different.
One direct. Yeah.
This one's different.
I mean, it's different than the other ones that you've showed because the dial has I don't know what they are on the outside, but
that was it. That's it.
Wow.
Or maybe that dial was just more. Maybe that dial was just more pronounced. When
Is that a real pic? That's not a real picture, is it?
Not really. No.
Let me find a real picture. I like to see the edges. There we go. Right?
Yes.
Truly mechanical.
Is that it, Mackenzie?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit.
It's such the Star Trek watch.
So if you take
if
you take the tourbillon and you open it up, that's the tourbillon that's in the the Moser and you open it up to the size of the whole watch, to me, that's kind of what it looks like a giant tourbillon.
Okay, so who asked me to bring this watch up? What's
I
It
think
was Ennis something.
okay? And it's something I know he has a great taste for watches. He likes this one. This is one of the. You hit the switch and light it up with LEDs. LEDs on this one, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where's the switch on the top there?
He said if you find a video, you hit the switch and
it lights up
it'll
like
light
this.
up with LEDs.
The inner bezel lights up, maybe. Cool. Oh, here's a good shot of this one.
That's a real shot of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Rich, I think it's time for me to get to bed. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Good night, buddy.
Good night, Clyde. Good
Good night,
night,
Clyde.
We'll do some day ones earlier. I promise. We'll see you.
Good talking to you.
Good talking.
Okay. Good night, John Boy.
Good night. Yeah, that's a solid watch. Those aren't cheap. Those are hecka pricey, aren't they?
So, Mackenzie,
Yeah,
you know how much
yeah.
that one is?
No, I don't know if y'all can see this. See it light up.
Oh, he's got the video going.
Oh, Mackenzie does?
Yeah, Mackenzie does. There you go.
Oh, cool.
I don't know how it does it without a battery, but
Oh.
must be some
He
good.
said it's
good
powered
technology in
by
there.
the mainspring.
Oh, wow.
And
You're
something
kidding.
said it was powered by the mainspring.
Amazing. No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely something unique to Heck.
It uses the
Sure.
mainspring to generate electricity.
All right, here let's
is
talk
cool.
about a topic here. Someone gave us a topic since we're not smart enough to come up with our own topics. If you had to sell all your watches and get to keep only one, which would you keep?
Oh
One
my God,
watch.
I can't even think of four.
One
Never
watch.
mind, get to
Jeez.
one.
It's probably the one you're wearing on your wrist.
No, believe it or not, I can tell you, it's the GMT with the meteorite dial.
Oh,
Yeah, that's nice.
old AP.
Oh,
Yep.
I'd take that
Right.
15400.
I'm
That's-
surprised.
That's my watch. I like the GMTs there.
yeah. I think that's a good call, bud, because that is a killer watch. Totally. Not that the AP isn't, but
It's just so much more durable.
that's an amazing watch.
Now, if I was, if I could pick any watch in the world, I like the white gold. It's the 15500 in white gold with the salmon dial.
Oh,
It's the jumbo. I mean, so it's not the 15500, but it's the jumbo. But that thing is amazing to me.
52202.
15202,
that's
exactly.
insane. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they only made 100.
only made 100 of them. Yeah.
You know, mine's simple. Mine's my Daytona that I always wear. I mean, I honestly
There
could
you
be
go.
one watch guy with this Daytona. I think I wear this all the
That
time.
rubber bee. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure
As
about these
much
deep
as-
Pune watches, man. None of them turn me on. I'm gonna be honest.
They're polarizing for sure.
They're not for me at all.
They're funky. I tried them on at Watch Time the last 2 years, and the ones I tried on, they have the spring-loaded hinges at the end. They're funky. They're definitely
Yeah.
Star Trek looking watches.
Yeah.
A second ago,
They're cool, but they're not everybody's cup of tea.
a second ago, you had Smoke Eater's picture up there, and that green, the green Milgauss. To me, I would choose that. It's up against that de Bethune. I would choose the green Milgauss over that,
Really?
just because it's just more my style. Yeah, it's just more my.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could just wear it without. I don't know, that one there just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it's not my style.
Well, I mean, you're
especially at
talking
a
about it.
price.
It's
a
a big
traditional watch,
right.
as opposed to something that's a little more, esoteric and
I love how it
unique.
lights up, and I think it's neat and everything like that. But I mean, I don't think I would ever wear it.
That is revolutionary. I mean, that is truly an amazing complication.
Yeah.
Be good for like
For
a
sure.
Star Trek convention or something, but that's
Well, I mean, think about it though. You're generating power or a light without a battery in the watch, and that really is going to throw people for a spin when you just bring it up for discussion.
oh, that's awesome. It's got to kill the power reserve, but that's phenomenal.
I mean, even if you went to a watch show, you'd have a lot of people that knew what that was, and they'd probably comment on it. But yeah, other than that, Comic-Con, that type of thing.
But plus the fact that no matter where you go, nobody else is going to be wearing something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even
True.
close.
Yeah, the Moser Pioneer and something, I would choose that as well.
Oh, really, Marty? 500,000 people died of influenza last year. That was all over the world, right? That's the worldwide figure. If that's true, then that means this coronavirus would have to easily kill 10 times that many people across the planet then. Wouldn't that be kind of easy? Probably.
Not if we have caught it at a good time,
I don't think we've caught it yet. We haven't caught it yet.
Well, we're
taking precautionary
and you
measures.
guys seen back in January where Trump, started to shut down things because of this, right? You see that this has been
right. Yeah,
they've been
he
working.
Started with the exactly.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
He shut down the travel from China.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if people would have listened in the right way instead of panicking over this media bullshit, I think we'd be a lot further along.
Right. Certainly.
So
I heard there was still Chinese airlines getting in and out of the country, though, even after he did that. So I wonder if there's any truth to that.
Well, did you see that Mackenzie's dad's credit card was stolen? Was you on yet, Detroit?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, somebody got the card number, booked 2 flights from LA to Hong Kong.
What the hell?
Yeah,
that would scare me. I would.
That.
Wow.
So
I don't know if you do more than just cancel that. If you don't call the local police and tell them that they're booking flights on your credit card or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's crazy.
You know what? I got to start wrapping it up, gents. So give us
no problem.
5 minutes, please, if that's okay. 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
What's everybody else wearing? We got me and Detroit and Rich. What is Mackenzie and
I'm wearing a Speedy.
Bruce?
I got my Speedy on as well.
Tomorrow's Sunday. I'll come back on tomorrow. I'll throw a stream up tomorrow.
2 Speedies in one
Cool.
night.
Great.
I think Archie's coming on tomorrow around 4:00. I'll come on a couple of hours before him.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah, sound like a plan?
Yep.
That will work. I think I'm going to sit home all day and just kind of watch and see what happens. And
That's what I'm gonna do.
normally my son and I go to this big jumping place, and you can play dodgeball, and he's only 9, so we can play dodgeball and jump up and down and stuff, and it's good exercise for me. And but I think that's going to be it's got a lot of kids at it. Everybody's sweating, so
Yeah, a lot of germs can
a
spread.
lot of germs.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. Yep.
I'd avoid that for now.
That foam pit.
Exactly. Good.
Exactly.
Good idea.
Yeah, we don't ever hit the foam pit anyway because I can't get myself out of it. But
You get stuck.
I do get stuck. I need to get the guy that's sitting there, and he's like 14, and I got to get him to help me pull me out. And so it's just too embarrassing. I let my son do it, but yeah, we're gonna skip that this weekend. But
It's funny.
Are you a big Rangers fan, Blue Shirt?
I am.
How about that Zibanejad lately, man? I'm a huge hockey guy.
Yeah, he's been on fire. Are you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I miss it.
Oh, cool.
I got to tell you guys,
Yeah.
if you're hockey fans, Air Force had a Avalanche hockey game. It was outside.
Yeah, the outdoor game.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. That was awesome.
I was there. I was there
Oh.
at that game. Yes. it
Oh,
was
cool.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was
I went to Yeah, I went to the Rangers played the Devils in Yankee Stadium, and I went, and it
Okay.
was like 20 degrees, freezing cold, but I had a blast.
Same here. It was the highest game. It was the highest game played ever, I think, and as far as altitude goes, and it was a very cold like 29 degrees, more cold than usual. And we sat our way through 2.5 quarters just because they had fireworks going. They had a jet fighter on the field. It was really neat.
That's awesome.
So,
I went to the first big outdoor stadium game they had. It was here in Michigan about 2006, and then they started having them every year after that.
kind of feels like Mystery Alaska. I really liked that movie, and it makes me. You guys ever watch that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a great movie.
But yeah, other than that, it was pretty fun. But that's probably the last big. We've got a bunch of tickets for there's a small arena here that holds like 5,000 people. We got Disney tickets, Disney on Ice. We've got comedy show tickets there. We've got none of that's going to happen now. So,
Man,
yeah, crazy.
Your Avalanche though, they're coming up. They got some McKinnon and Rantanen and some of the young guys. Makar, they're legit.
Yeah, I can watch.
For sure. They're a team on the rise.
I can pretty much watch any sport, but that night they got crucified, and it was, we left around the start of the third quarter because we had to start walking up to where we got in, and they was already down by like 3 goals. So
Totally.
But my kids loved it. It was a great time. Yeah, something I'm glad I made it.
Cool.
Made it too.
That's awesome.
Right on.
So you a big Red Wing fan, Detroit?
Oh yeah, we had season tickets growing up. I was at all the games in the late '90s when we would brawl with the Avalanche. I was 3 rows above the big fight they had there. It was I miss those years so bad.
Yeah, cool.
But Yzerman's back now. He's our GM, and I think he's going to turn things around. I think we'll get back.
Yeah, it'll take you a little while, but they'll be back.
Totally. And you guys. I mean, if Shesterkin's legit, you guys are coming up in a big way.
Amazing. Yeah, our future is bright. They've never done a rebuild, so far so good.
Totally.
Hopefully we get back to playing hockey soon.
I know this is so odd. I do fantasy hockey too, and this is just like I'm used to checking my team. Isn't
this
it?
Is going to be very odd.
It's so odd.
Yeah, very weird.
Well, that's the thing. You're stuck inside, and now they're taking away any type of entertainment to be inside. Yeah. So I think we're going to have plenty of time for live streaming.
There's not even going to be any movies coming out. All the movie production's been killed too.
Yep. When
No
Netflix,
sports,
Netflix is our only hope. Hopefully, they got a lot of stuff coming up.
That and Watch Talk live streams.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Apparently, there's a good documentary on the coronavirus that Netflix has that talks about, I think, something about how it was projected from that book. I think it has to do with that book you mentioned, Bud, but I might be mistaken.
I bet you it is. Yeah, it's crazy.
That was Dean Koontz, you said?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Let's see. It was in my friend had this book, so let me bring it up here again. But it was
in the darkness. You said by Dean Koontz.
Yeah, Eyes of the Darkness. And anyway, basically, for you guys that didn't hear, basically. It was written in 1961. It was about China making this chemical weapon and how they will expose it to the USA in 2020. But it was also made in Wuhan, China, the chemical weapon. So everything about it is creepy. It's when you read it, it's you get a chill because it's from 55 years ago, and it's calling out what's going to happen. So. It's hard to imagine that they didn't think ahead of this,
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just tells you that if they're not ready for a level one biowarfare virus, how can they be ready for a level 2 or a level 3 or a level 5 biowarfare virus? It's ridiculous. After 9/11 and all of that warfare scare, chemical warfare scare, where they said they're going to have sniffers here and sniffers there. Well, sniff this.
Yeah. Well, and here's kind of another fun fact. It just goes from President Trump with the COVID virus. U.S. cases 1329, U.S. deaths 38, panic level mass hysteria. President Obama 60 million cases, 12,500 deaths, panic level totally chill. And that's because it was 11 years ago and there was no social media. People still had Blackberries, and it was just, I think it was just a different time. But
Yeah.
when you think about that, 60, you think we'll get to 60 million cases of this thing? That was for the H1N1 virus.
I just don't know. I think this is just getting started. I have no idea.
Yeah. Hopefully not. Hopefully it doesn't get that far.
Exactly.
And this is strange. I'm not really worried about getting it, but it just seems like it's so easy to get, and I don't want to spread it to my mom or, great aunt or anything like that.
All right, gents, let's wrap it up. And if you guys want to join me tomorrow, I'll be sending some invites tomorrow. I'm going to try to do this early in the day, like maybe even more in the morning time, California time, with a cup of coffee. So it'll be more like noon or something your guys' time if you're around,
Okay, sounds good.
All right, guys.
Oh, there was Thomas. Good night, Thomas. Good night.
Yeah, good night, guys.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody on the chat.
Everybody in the chat. And we'll have fun. We'll do this again tomorrow. All right,
good night, guys.
Thanks for joining. Appreciate you all.
Bye-bye.
Fun to have you guys on. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Good night.